Hello. Okay, I got my mic this time. I'm Tifa, and I happen to be a huge fan of this game, Phasmophobia. Um, I'm gonna try to re-record this guide. Um, this is an early access game, and as such, it crashes. So I'm hoping uh, this one will have less crashes. So, um, first start the game, you'll start in this lobby, probably facing this direction. Um, See the whiteboard here. This is your main game space. There's some other stuff here you can interact with and throw around. You play basketball here. But in order to actually play a game, you need to click on this whiteboard. To get back out of it, you press escape. Um, so a couple options here. Um, Play. There's training. There's an item store option. Game. So there's also stats here. See level your experience needed to level up again. Some daily challenges, and it resets every now and then. So the main idea of the game is to basically you have to collect 6 different pieces of evidence, 3 of 6 pieces rather, and you have to figure out what kind of ghost it is based on those evidences. So it's kind of like a giant game like rock paper scissors. So certain ghosts will have 3 different types of 3 different type of evidence. So sometimes if you have like 2 evidences, there could be several that have the same 2, so you have to like pick which ones. There will never be 2 ghosts with the same 3 evidences. They also all have different behaviors, depending which kind of ghost there is. So even if you don't gather any of the evidence, you can still generally tell what ghost it is. So yeah, there's all kinds of things you can interact with, items you can use to gather evidence. So you can buy these items here in the item store. You have money, so you can buy items directly. You can also do it in the actual game when you start playing. There's the options for like PC settings and stuff like that. So what's really cool about this game is that there is voice recognition. So you have to use your microphone to play this game because certain items only interact with your voice, as well as if you actually talk to the ghost, it will interact with what you said. So sometimes you can tell it to turn off the light, and it will turn off the light. Tell it to throw something, it might throw something. Show yourself, it might actually show itself. If you say the ghost's name, it will know its name. If you um, if you cuss at it, it will get angry and interact more and start hunting you. So while it is so while you are gathering the evidences, the ghost can hunt you, um, and it can kill you. In which case you lose all your experience for that game and don't get as much money. Depending which difficulty it is, you can get your money back with insurance money. But yeah, so you want to make sure that you have your voice controls on. I think the only languages that it picks up are Portuguese, Brazilian Portuguese, I think, and English. Everybody plays English, and most people keep their degrees in Celsius. Very few have it Fahrenheit. Um, I I keep it Celsius even in America. Yeah. So here the options interface, obviously quick game. Training takes you to Tanglewood House and gives you some tutorial, which honestly I only played it for like a minute and it didn't seem that incredibly helpful. So play,
Looks like there
play.
are others out there
So
in need of
here
help.
are the lobbies. These are actual public lobbies that are looking for more people, so you can see like there's like 1 spot left here. You can have 4 people per lobby. So you can create public games as well as private games. So with a private game, in order to get people to join, it has a code here which you can reveal by clicking this. You can copy it and you can paste it, and then somebody can join a private lobby and say enter clipboard. Game doesn't exist because I quit the lobby, but you can enter the code here and you can join someone else's game. It's usually for private friends, or like sometimes the official Phasmophobia Discord has looking for groups. I've honestly never used a public lobby like this, so I'm not entirely sure what the culture or climate is for those, but I tend to play private. Mostly me and my friend Baguette, who should be joining after this one to help make the videos. So me, her, and sometimes we get some randoms or some other friends here. So there's also 4 different servers: so Europe, United States, South America, and Asia. I keep wanting to say Southeast Asia, but that's not correct. That's Overwatch. Sorry. So yeah, in order to create a game, which I normally do private, so you open this and you can have 4 people. You can, if you're the lobby leader, you might see red X's here and you can kick people. You can change your display icon here. So this is like the character you can be when you walk around. Here is your equipment list. So like on the main menu, you can buy items, but you can also buy items here. I have like 12 tripods. And then when you want to add them, you already start out with 7 items. These are like the most basic thing you get for free. You can go through and add more. So if I want to add a spirit box, you can only have 2, period. You get one for free, so I was only able to add 1. You see now there's 2 spirit boxes. If you want to get rid of it, just hit the minus button and it goes back into your inventory. The stuff you get to keep from game to game, including your sanity pills. So when you eat them, you still keep them from game to game. The only exception is if you're the one that brought the stuff and then you die, then you lose all your stuff and you have to buy it again. So you want to be careful, especially if you're the money bags that brought all the stuff. Usually it tends to be, I think it's customary for the lobby leader to add all the stuff, or the highest person, like the highest level, might add it. But anybody can just go in and start, clicking. I really wish that you could just like hold it down and it would like add everything. Most people just go through here and just click frantically and just add stuff. So to pick the contract or the map, click the select job down here, and there is anywhere from like 2 to 5 maps, 3 to 4 on average, and each map will have 3 different difficulties, and they're completely random every single time. So there are 3 houses. There are Tanglewood, Edgefield, and Ridgeview, right? Yeah, Ridgeview. I have written down. There's also 2 farmhouses, which are slightly larger, and those are Grafton and Blaisdell. And then there are 2 medium maps, quote unquote medium, because apparently the farmhouses are still small. Brownstone High School and Prison, they are considered medium, even though they're pretty big. And then there's Asylum, which is large. And so even the difficulty for each one is completely random. So I'm getting like all professional. Oh, so you have an amateur prison, then you have professional high school. But if you're not getting something that you want, you can just leave the lobby. And then just create a new one. And you'll have different ones. I have Asylum Professional, Prison Professional, 2 house, immediate. So if you're in a lobby with someone and you want to get a different map, you can leave, you can copy the code, leave, and then rejoin, and somebody else will be the leader, and then they can pick a map. Because it'll have, since you're no longer the leader, it technically counts as a, like, it brings up different map options. So that's how you can change maps. Yeah. So I think now I'm going to go get Baguette and we can start talking about the other stuff. She's going to help me explain the items because she's better at that than I am. And like stuff about the hunt and the ghosts. So